So we just normally come across the people, and if you just you have to agree this idea that I have learned, I have seen, I have observed in my life when I see people around, that most people are living their entire life for the satisfaction of others. Most people are doing the actions that would please the people in their surrounding. Most people are actually okay doing that fake smile, and they're never ever getting enough time to question themselves whether they are actually feeling happy. They just get up, their device immediately possesses their mind. The social media feeds and the notifications are always tickling them. They are always surrounded by the people who they may not connect with, or they are so-called friend of theirs. They do party, they go to Domino's, they take cold drinks, they take momos, and they spend their entire day trying to pacify themselves with the satisfaction of others to whom they were trying to please. And at the end of the day, they again, the moment they just get lonely. Okay, the moment they get lonely, they immediately take out their device out of their pocket. They start scrolling either Facebook or the reels or the comments, or they just comment on other people's photographs, or they call somebody. They just go on the terrace, they make a call to random friend, they go for a discussion of half an hour, 45 minutes, 1.5 hour, and then they get consumed. After getting consumed, then nothing left because mind is spent. So the time, the energy they could actually spend, or the kind of realization that you just had today, ki ha, I am feeling that loneliness, I have that complaining attitude, I have nobody to talk, and earlier life was different, now life is different. I'm not able to wake up, I'm not able to follow the rituals. Don't you think it's a kind of big realization? Okay, and realization is the first step of a warrior. Okay, so do you really think that people actually realize these things in their life when they are in this age? Or even if they realize, they just to value this thing much, what they do, they actually try to compensate this kind of guilt feeling and emptiness feeling with so-called entertainment, the temporary entertainment, by watching some videos. Or Robin Sharma says sometimes dancing cats. Okay, so dancing cats means the new songs which ever come around in which the girls are dancing and these things are happening. So you just to try to understand, and now you tell me and approve my sharing that up to what percent do you think I am able to relate with you? You just look around yourself, have an observation of the people. Do you really think that people come to this kind of realization that you have just shared with so much transparency and integrity and depth? Or do you think that people, when have this realization, they show up to have the discussion to overcome this, or they replace this feeling with the engagement in some so-called friends, engagement in some unworthy discussion, consuming their mind, their energy in the mobile, watching some Netflix series, watching some Amazon Prime series, watching some movie. So I'm just asking you, how many people do you think come to this realization and show up with the courage to discuss that and say and acknowledge in their heart, yes, I just crossed my heart. I want to overcome this and be a better person.
I don't know. I'm only concerned about me right now. I don't know about others.
I do realize this thing, but you just want to understand. Look, when sometimes comparison is good for good reasons. Okay, ऐसा बोला जाता है कि जब आप अपने को गिल्टी फील कर रहे हो तो अपने से नीचे की तरफ देखो. ओके, देन यू विल फील कि हाँ अभी हमारे पास लाइफ में बहुत कुछ है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू आर नॉट थैंकफुल, इट इज सेड दैट look at yourself. You woke up alive today. You were not dead last night. You have your complete body safe. You are able to see this beautiful world. You are able to speak. You did not lose your voice. You have your all loved ones alive, safe, healthy. Okay, and for these things, did you pay your thankfulness? Then you think, oh, yes, that is an important thing. Many people today lost somebody they loved. Many people today lost or had a severe injury, met with some accident. Okay, and you are not one of them. So do you think this is a bad idea to discuss? So in the same manner, I'm just asking you to come to this realization, have this fair understanding. Okay, have this fair understanding that where do you think you are?
So if I have to compare myself with others, so I think I'm I'm on the much better position in terms of uh, in terms of health, not fitness, but talking about health, talking about my family, talking about my coach, talking about my friend, not friends, like two close friends, talking about my uh, corporate culture, and talking about
Your job, your salary,
your salary.
your colleagues,
Yes, so they are much better if I compare it with other people.
class. Meet? Okay, come, meet. Are you sad today?
No.
Why? Why are you not sad?
No.
Why are you not sad?
Because Mama said that you can take your gift on birthday.
He wants punching bag and boxing things. So Mama said you can take it on birthday. So that's why
Oh,
he's not sad.
okay. When is your birthday? On August. It's not coming. It's far.
He wants to meet everybody, whosoever takes class. Okay. So talk to him.
What?
How are you feeling today?
How are you feeling today? I'm feeling fine. And did you use those animals? Which one? I hope you are making a
Finger
story on those animals, finger animals that I gave you that day. I'm using them every day. Using it. So when you are going to prepare a story, I'm looking forward like when Shresh is going to upload his
We will
video.
prepare. We'll prepare.
Prepare.
Yesterday we had discussion with shark, mouse, frog, and lion. We are able to do the discussion, the dialogues, but the movement of fingers is not that much accurate actually. So we are
Oh.
practicing that, but I think we will do that, right?
Mm.
We will do.
And how's your leg? Hmm? How is your foot? It is not fine, Abhi. It's not fine? No. Not taking care of it? Hmm? You're not taking care of it? Yes, I am taking care, but it will be fine itself. Okay. I have put all medicine. I have put medicine also in my foot every day. Now it will be okay itself. Okay, okay. Though I take out a bandage and now I'm able to walk. Okay, so that's good. Hope you will get fine soon. What is it?
She will visit here, no? For class.
Where you will visit
I'll come soon.
soon. Okay.
When will you come to Gurgaon?
What is Gurgaon?
Gurgaon is a city
What?
like Noida, Delhi. It is Gurgaon. There is Gurgaon also.
There we can play also.
We can go to mall and we can have
I went
good
mall.
food there.
I went mall.
Gurgaon Mall is good. We have trampoline park there. We can enjoy there.
Yes, and there can be big slides and so many balls.
Yes.
Yes.
It would be so nice. Huh? We'll go to mall with Ginny this time.
No, let me think.
Is there water park active? Some water park if active.
Water park is not here. I don't know about Gurgaon's water park, but
We go with Kavin Raghav when our other teaches me.
Hmm.
Yes. No, we'll go with Kavin Raghav.
We'll see. Ask them. Abhi you go upstairs and class is going on. Top.
And and my boxing when will come.
Ask mama. She's telling.
So what did I do?
Hmm?
And what did I
You ask mama what will you bring for me from market?
now or tomorrow?
Now.
After class?
Hmm. Go.
And what did I do? What did I do?
Arey, finger family, practice that finger. We'll record video, na? Hmm. So, by just doing this small and wise comparison, we want to understand that there are many people. If I just consider 1,000 people, out of 1,000 people, you don't come in the category of 990 people. I think 990 girls have this tendency, or 990 people. Even if I'm talking, I talk about the boys. People don't have the wisdom or the vigilance to recognize their energy flow. People don't have the, people feel okay अभी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है चलो ठीक है तो क्या करते हैं दारू पीते हैं. Okay, people have this kind of tendency, or tendency
mm,
रात दोस्तों के साथ बैठ लेते हैं all that. But you are a good person and you want to just rise above this, and you want to elevate your mental state, you want to reach a better mental state. That's why you want to have this discussion through which you can reflect a little, you can introspect a little. Okay, I will definitely think that we can be of help through this discussion. So, in this way, we get to understand that this is something I told you in the very beginning is not a problem, it is an opportunity actually.
mm,
Okay, it is an opportunity. And although people who I am talking about have this thing in them, they also have the sense of, let's say, loneliness. They also have, let's say, they also don't wake up early. They also have this guilt, but they just go through this, trying to hide it and trying to consume their energy and mind in those unwelcome things and those unworthy things. Like I shared, killing their entire weekend by watching Netflix. Today you had Sunday, you could get time to, because you knew sir is not going to connect, and I did not post any pre-notification or anything. I streamed ki हाँ भी आज connect होना है. But the thing is, you are willing to spend this time because maybe, I mean, whatever the reason is, it is Sunday, na today.
yes, Sunday.
So, whatever the reasons there are, but you want to take time to introspect, you want to take time to reflect, you want to take time to understand. Most people don't take time to do that. So, when this is an opportunity, most people waste this opportunity by not taking it or providing it enough sincerity and embracing this opportunity and trying to elevate themselves through this, and making themselves a wiser person, a happier person, a more fulfilled person. I can give more examples on this. I think how many people, when let's say you just try to observe, You just try to observe now. Let's say two ladies, if I observe, or four people we observe. I don't think that you can have two or three or four people talking quite positive for a longer time. People are very much programmed to actually lose their track of positivity and immediately drain their energy and go in the direction of criticism, go in the direction of guilt, go in the direction of comparison, go in the direction of feeling pity, okay, on themselves. Because the energy of their mind or their body or their heart does not flow in the direction of positivity. It does not flow in the direction of let's say making themselves a better person. So what I'm just trying to convey by this, that you are actually somebody who has got this opportunity to program your mind in such a way that you want to, or you can be able to make this positivism or the habit of thinking positively, finding optimism in the things happening around. Now up to some extent you have done this. Okay, up
Yes.
to some extent you would agree that yes, you have found yourself uh, with a different perspective from the crowd. You have found yourself at a higher peace in the comparison of most people at your age group, okay, and at your designation. So it is a good thing that it did not become permanent, because it cannot become permanent like this. If it becomes permanent, then it means it is a very easy thing. It is not actually easy thing. So here is an opportunity to take the next step and make yourself stand at further step, or let's say two steps ahead. So now I would like to now try to help you enter a little deeper into this idea after understanding this. As you shared that when you were in Noida, you did not feel this because in Noida you did not have enough time to reflect and introspect. Okay, we are always surrounded with people. You did not even bother about this.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Apart from that, now no one around you, no one is around you. It is actually your perspective. Okay, यथा दृष्टि तथा सृष्टि. Okay, why I'm saying this thing, no one around you means, mm, it is just your perspective that you are finding nobody around you. Actually, if you just see, the entire universe is around you. Your best version is around you. Your I mean, let's say I would like to share this thing and go a little deeper into this idea after some time. So no one is around you is just a perspective, and no one is around you because you are thinking that no one is around you, and you are thinking that nobody that you are thinking is around you. You, the person you, I mean, let's say we want to see it differently. If nobody is around you, let's say there there are places to place somebody around you. Okay, if nobody is around you, let's say there is vacancy. There is vacancy, you are actually not entangled with wrong people. Now you can see different perspective. Nobody's around you means it means you are not entangled with wrong people. You are not complaining कि सर बहुत गंदे गंदे लोगों से दुनिया भरी पड़ी है और मैं तो बड़ी परेशान हूँ. That's not happening. Okay, now it means there are places you can surround yourself with somebody. Now who would be that somebody, that I'll explain in some time. So nobody's around you is also an opportunity. Okay, fine. So when you just decide who would surround you, then I think you would not be feeling alone. Okay, so feeling alone is a state, and yes, there is a video zero to zero or hero, and a reality check. Maybe you watched or not, did not, but this is there in the class
I
itself.
know, sir. It is there. Yes, sir. I know.
So you just watch that. तो मेरा एक friend है सौरभ वशिष्ठ. Okay, so I have been quite fortunate to have spiritual friends actually. So during a walk one day he told me this sentence, and this rests in my heart even now so deep. It's been I learned this from him around in 2007. So you can understand after 15 years I'm telling this thing to you. So it means it is there in my heart. So that sentence was कि आकाश एक इंसान एकांत में जैसा होता है ना वो असलियत में वैसा ही होता है.
Hmm.
सो दिस इज समथिंग ही टोल्ड कि दुनिया के सामने तो सब लोग अच्छा बन के दिखा लेते हैं, एकांत में पता होता है, पता चलता है कि मैं क्या हूँ. On this concept that zero or hero reality test is there. So what I just want to share is that एकांत अब आपको मिला है ना. तो एकांत में हमें ऐसा पता चल रहा है कि हम अलोन हैं. इस वाले पॉइंट को थोड़ा सा आपको मतलब मार्क करना पड़ेगा कि अलोन वाली बात जो है ना उसको हम थोड़ा सा अलग से एक्सप्लेन करेंगे फ्रॉम अडल्ट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, है ना. अडल्ट पर्सपेक्टिव से भी इसको मैं आपको समझाने की कोशिश करूंगा. यहाँ पर आप मेंशन कर लेना. तो सॉलिट्यूड में आए हो तो अब पता चला है कि हाँ एक अलोन होना या लोनलीनेस वाली फीलिंग भी कुछ होती है. नेक्स्ट थिंग हियर कम्स not able to wake up because of this you're feeling guilty. Okay. And complaining attitude, if I talk about this, complaining attitude is not there. This is actually incompleteness attitude, I should say. So you just market this complaining attitude as absence of fulfillment.
Yes, sir. Is correct.
Okay, so you don't want to say this complaining attitude. Even if he talks to you, na, you will not feel complacent. Complacent means atmasantusht. He will not be able to pacify you. And it is good that he is not talking to you. If he talks to you, na, you would not discuss all this. सारी लड़कियां यही तो करती हैं. बॉयफ्रेंड क्या करते रहते हैं सारे, वो रातों में बात कर करके उनके इसी फीलिंग को दबाते रहते हैं. Most of the girls को, if you see closely, they are not happy girls. They are frustrated girls. They just try to look happy through makeup, through sexy dresses, okay, and and just having that boyfriend or this talks and this thing. So most of the girls, if you just see, you know, आप girls को closely जानते होगे, है ना. मेरा तो खैर थोड़ा अफेयर वाला रिलेशन रहा है तो मैं इतना नहीं जानता. बट जो भी रहा है उसके थ्रू मेरे को ये समझ आया कि मोस्ट ऑफ द गर्ल्स आर नॉट ब्यूटीफुल इनसाइड. आई मीन टू से दे डोंट फील ब्यूटीफुल इनसाइड because I think I explained this already, you know, because of absence of fulfillment, because their fulfillment is dependent on their boyfriend's talks. Their fulfillment is dependent on somebody's praise. If they are not praised for what they are wearing today, they will feel restless. Okay. So अभी अपने को गर्ल मत समझना है ना. तो डोंट थिंक कि सर हैज दिस पर्सपेक्टिव एंड ऑल, है ना. यू आर इन माय टीम, है ना. मेरी मतलब लौंडा बन के सुनो इन बातों को. Okay.
Okay.
मतलब don't judge me at this time.
All right, sir.
So I'm just trying to report this thing, but this I just came to understand. If somebody, let's say, if you go and if a girl goes and has date with her boyfriend, and he actually ignores what she wears and he does not praise, she
Hmm.
she might pretend to be unhappy. है ना. और वो कहेगा क्या हो गया, क्या प्रॉब्लम है, कैसे खुश नहीं लग रही, कुछ प्रॉब्लम है क्या, नहीं नहीं ठीक है ठीक है. शी वुड एक्चुअली ट्राई टू स्पॉइल द डे, है ना, बिकॉज उसने तारीफ नहीं की. ओके. देखो मोटे होने का ये फायदा है कि हम तारीफ एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं करते बहुत ज्यादा.
True.
So this is not actually complaining attitude, this is absence of fulfillment. So here अगर मैं कुछ चीजों के बारे में बात करता हूँ तो हमारे को अब दो तीन चीजों के बारे में बात करने की जरूरत है. नोएडा वाला पॉइंट हमारा क्लियर हो चुका है, बिकॉज You were surrounded with the people where you did not even bother of thinking of yourself and these things you failed to realize. Now the solitude has come, so now you are able to see. ये तो मैंने loneliness वाला idea बताया, that I'll explain from adulthood point of view. No one around you, है ना? इसके बारे में मैंने आपको बताया है कि it means there is vacancy.
A vacancy of which thing?
अब वैकेंसी ऑफ मतलब अब आप किससे अपने आप को सराउंड करोगे? There is a vacancy of
Sir,
building a company.
lot of ideas come to my mind. Like I can go to temple, I can go for gardening, I can
वो मैं
go for.
बताऊंगा, लॉट ऑफ आइडियाज आना और उसमें से उसको चूज कर पाना जो आपको वहां लेकर जाएगा जो आप एस्पायर कर रहे हो,
Okay.
है ना भाई? लॉट ऑफ आइडियाज तो ये भी है कि एक मेरे पे मेट्रो का कार्ड है, बैठ जाओ आंख बंद करके किसी भी मेट्रो में. दिस इज
हाँ,
ऑल्सो वन आइडिया.
yes, yes, it
दिस इज
is.
ऑल्सो, मैं तो ट्राई किया है ये सब में. मैं आज अपने स्टॉप पे उतर ही नहीं रहा, आज चलने दे कहाँ तक जाएगी मेट्रो, फालतू टाइम है. ओके, सो ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. नहीं, फिर उतर गया, जब जिस लड़की के पीछे जा रहा था वो उतर गई तो फिर मुझे उतरना पड़ा.
So you are kidding.
अब फिर इंटरेस्ट खत्म. अब नहीं जाना कहीं भी. कहाँ विश्वेश्वरैया तक जाकर क्या करेगा? विश्वविद्यालय. विश्वविद्यालय जाके क्या करेगा? रुको बीच में, बैक टू पवेलियन.
So
So
really,
that is reality, that is reality. It happens in some countries but usually not
you
over.
not worry.
So totally alone concept, no one around, nobody talk, and no one around is actually an opportunity, huh? Because it shows us the vacancy. Now, next thing I told is complaining attitude that you are saying. Complaining attitude is the outcome of unfulfillment and sense of incompleteness. Clear?
So no, no, so not. No, it is not clear.
Complaining attitude, I told na that this is absence of fulfillment.
Okay.
तो unfulfillment भी तो बोल सकते हैं उसको, sense of
Sense of
unfulfillment and incompleteness. Lonely and no one around. I'm saying vacancy for someone. Now गाना याद आ गया मुझे. There was a song of John Abraham was featured in that song. I think it was of Strings group. धड़कन कह रही है कोई यहाँ कोई आने वाला है. Have you heard that?
no.
साहिल कह रहा है. खैर, कोई आने वाला है मतलब आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट अनदर बॉयफ्रेंड. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट सम एंजल्स. Okay, I'm talking about ki now you don't want to fill this vacancy with normal people. Now angels and gods can accompany you to the journey further. Okay, मानना पड़ेगा मैं बहुत बड़े लेवल का कोच हूँ.
Sir,
हल्की
you are. That is
हल्की
why. That is why.
हल्की फुल कभी कभी मन करता है कि मैं प्रॉपर्टी के कागज लिया करूंगा अब पढ़ाने के बाद. No, I'm not that actually. It is because of the things I have learned from Robin Sharma, I should say. है ना, रॉबिन शर्मा बहुत सारी चीजें मतलब आई हैव गॉट दैट ब्यूटीफुल शिफ्ट बिकॉज ऑफ लर्निंग फ्रॉम रॉबिन शर्मा एंड बाकी अदर टीचर्स जिन्होंने पढ़ाया मतलब, है ना, देयर डिवोशन देयर वर्क एक्चुअली ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड मी.
I have to bring my charger.
ले आओ झुकेगा. गेट इट. धड़कन कह रही है यहाँ कोई आने वाला है। साहिल बादल कोई आने मन। Okay, fine. Let's go ahead. So here there are three things I think we just want to focus on, and this will pave a path for us, okay, to move ahead. And I think till now you are able to have that awakened sense that yes, this is an opportunity to have a fresh beginning. This is an opportunity to have better clarity. This is an opportunity to reflect and introspect. So whenever these kind of things or this kind of feelings arise in your mind, always have this idea that this is an opportunity. And whenever I wrote those letters that I showed you that day in my office, they were written with these kind of feelings only. They all started like this and ended in wow. This is an opportunity to construct your inner world. So how? How we are going to do that? Before that, I would like to first of all talk about, I think, sense of unfulfillment and incompleteness. Okay, sense of unfulfillment and incompleteness is absence of. You can write this also. Is absence of self love, absence of good fitness, absence of new learnings, absence of personal renewal. So when these things are absent, the sense of unfulfillment and incompleteness arises. In this, the most important one is physicality.
Right.
This is the most important one. Okay, there can be no substitute of this. Okay, fitness is a crown, okay, that you wear, and only the people who are not fit can see that. Okay, it is an invisible crown, I mean to say. It is an invisible crown. So we just I would like to share, and this is how I have always started in my life. Whenever path seemed absolutely blur, unclear, and life seemed, I felt myself absolutely stuck, I have not done anything. I have immediately switched to doing nothing. Just two things I did: physicality, learning, physicality, learning, physicality, learning. And with that way, when I bounced back, Abhi, you may not have checked your last class report, but my message to you was that don't worry, you will see the magic soon.
Yes, I've read that.
So it means you are moving in that direction, and whatever you're discussing today is not a problem. Okay, it is something that was decided to happen to you. Okay, it is something through which you had to go and move yourself into the next zone where you want to live your life. Okay, so this is a kind of, I should say, the milestone after which a shift can be felt. Okay, this discussion, this training session, this counseling session, whatever we call it, if this is happening for good reasons. Okay, so you must learn to see the silver lining, okay, in the dark cloud. You must learn to see, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, opportunity, fortune in disguise. Okay, opportunity in disguise. Okay, मतलब वो लग रहा था कि ऐसा है, लेकिन मे बी अभी राइट नाउ यू आर ट्रीटिंग इट नॉट इन दैट वे, द वे you started with the emotions impact. So please understand that this complaining attitude is nothing but all this. And yes, one more thing, most importantly, yes, how can I forget that? Absence of gratitude. So these things, when are absent in life, then we just fall in the trap of comparison, trap of guilt, and
Sense of unfulfillment.
lot many things that don't feel good. They actually possess our mind when these things are absent. Example, why I have just particularly used this word absent. If there absence of cleanliness, then what we call it? Dirt,
Dirt.
dirtiness. So dirtiness is nothing but absence of cleanliness.
Cleanliness.
Nobody actually brought the dust from outside and made the room dirty.
Yes.
Okay, but it is our problem that we did not clean it. That's why the dirt became dominant. So in the same manner, the as the dirt process, the uh, other processes are regularly happening, our cleanliness process should happen in the superior way against them, or this way. So now you just want to ask yourself this question: are you going to say to me, sir, I take enough time to pay gratitude to the Almighty for the things I have in my life? And मैं तो कहूंगा कि हाँ बहुत अच्छी बात है, लेकिन आप कहोगे कि नहीं सर, ग्रेटिट्यूड का टाइम नहीं मिलता, भगा भग रहती है लाइफ. Okay, then if I ask you, okay, in physicality, okay, no matter how kind of, what kind of clothes you wear, how branded shoes you wear, and how good you try to look to the people you meet, okay, and what how good you look in the Instagram post you make, okay, no matter how many people like your post, but ask within yourself, do you really feel like a superwoman when you are walking? No, then you would say no. Okay, so that's the thing that you want to have. You don't want to be superwoman because of, I mean, just on the Instagram. You want to be superwoman within. Okay, that is the thing. And first you want to understand that fitness has nothing to do about having Kirti Shannon kind of body shape. Okay, it has nothing to do with Deepika Padukone, let's say, body figure. Fitness is first of all about the fitness of mind. As I taught you or educated you on endorphin, dopamine, serotonin that day. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fitness is about getting the control of this pharmacy of mind.
Mhm.
Okay, you are depending on others to activate those chemicals in your mind, and others who are absolutely busy, they even don't know how to activate theirs. Robin Sharma once told me that, not told actually, milna to hai, abhi mila nahi, but I read this in one of his mail. You can also subscribe to his mail when you
I
go.
have subscribed.
So read one mail a week.
So, but I have subscribed, and they messaged me that will they will going to mail me, but no mail I haven't received yet.
So maybe whenever you receive the mail, okay,
Yeah.
so you just check that. Maybe some approval. Okay, you have to, what do we say, validate that there is some confirmation mail you may have received or something. You did that when you subscribed. confirmation mail comes to your email, then you confirm and then you start receiving a mail. Otherwise, I can also.
I've not done that process.
So that's why you are not receiving the mails. It means the subscription process is incomplete.
Okay.
So he told me, I mean, I learned from him that the cost of happiness equal to one pair of running shoes. Okay, cost of happiness is equal to one pair of running shoes. And I felt, wow, what a simple concept he has given. Well, people think the cost of happiness comes from party, happiness comes from party, meeting people, hanging out, watching movie, doing blah, blah, blah stuff. But it is actually the cost of running shoes. And many times when you don't find the time, I didn't find many times. I am not saying that always I have started my workout in morning only. I have started many times my workout in evening when I just don't be able to wake up early morning. I think अब शाम को ही जाना है। मैं कह रहा हूँ उठना ही नहीं है, मैं तो शाम को ही जाऊंगा, मैं तो दौड़ के आऊंगा। I have done second wind workout only, and I should say for 1 week. Then after 1 week I felt कि अगले दिन आंखें खुली, परिवर्तन आया। So you come so early, 5:30 you are coming. After 5:30, if there is park or something, correct? Park is there, some
Park, okay, yes.
so park is there, na? So you go to the park. Who are you waiting for? And do your 20 minutes of running. That is it. Stand there, and when you return, take a juice. And then I'm promising you, you will not have any need of talking to any boyfriend. I mean, sorry, any मतलब any person in this, वो कॉल करेगा भी नहीं, बात कर लो मुझसे, है ना? तुम कहोगे यार हम बात नहीं करते, है ना? हम आत्मसंतुष्ट हैं, हमें जरूरत नहीं है तुमसे बात करने की. Okay, I am too busy in my personal growth and kind of this thing. So why? Because at that time you will actually feel fulfilled. Okay, so here you understood this thing. As I told, some absentism are there, absentism of gratitude. Let's say in the morning when you wake up, then every day, because we woke up late, we think guilty, we think bad. आज भी नहीं उठ पाई, ठीक है, इट्स ओके, कोई बात नहीं है, फॉरगिव योरसेल्फ। सबसे पहले अपने आप से दोस्ती करने का बनता है, और दोस्ती मतलब जैसे हो वैसे के साथ दोस्ती, विदाउट चेंजिंग योरसेल्फ। मैं जैसी हूँ वैसे ही अपने आप से, अपनी बेस्ट फ्रेंड हूँ, अपने आप से मैं मोहब्बत करती हूँ, अपने आप से मैं प्यार करती हूँ। एंड नाउ व्हेन देयर इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉन्ड, देन यू कैन चेंज योरसेल्फ। ओके, अब शाम को आके भी क्या कर, आके भैया बर्तनों में जा रहे हैं, घुस रहे हैं, वो तो खुद वैसे ही दिमाग खराब कर देगा। आपको कोई खाना तो बनाना पड़ रहा नहीं है, या पड़ रहा है? खाना बनाना नहीं पड़ रहा है, तो थोड़ा बहुत बर्तन मांजना क्या है, अपने ही बर्तन मांजते हो गए, अपनी रूममेट के भी मांज रहे हो, डाल जाते हो आसपास वाले भी, अरे वो बर्तन मांजने वाली देवी आ गई है भैया, उससे बर्तन वर्तन मजवा लो। ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं, कितने बर्तन, ज्यादा 4-5 बर्तन से ज्यादा नहीं होते होंगे ना? 4-5 बर्तन मुझे नहीं लगता 4-5 मिनट से ज्यादा लेते होंगे। क्लियर है? क्लॉथ्स की ऐसी बात है कि वीकेंड में ही करते होगे, रोजाना क्लॉथ्स भी नहीं वॉश कर रहे हो, फिर रह क्या गया? तो रह गया अब फिजिकलिटी, है ना? सो व्हाट यू कैन डू आफ्टर कमिंग, और मतलब मैं इसलिए नहीं बोल रहा कि आपको बोलने में मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है, अरे सर आप तो दिन भर वहां रहते हो, है ना, इसलिए बोल रहे हो। बिलीव मी, आई वर्कड इन ग्रेटर नोएडा। आप तो यहाँ जाते हो पास में, कितना 10 मिनट में पहुंच जाते हो।
पार्क
नहीं, आप पार्क नहीं, योर ऑफिस 10 मिनट,
office, yes,
10 minutes
10
away na.
minutes.
My college was 1.5 hour travel away, so I left 7:30 and reached there at 9:15, and then around 4-5 o'clock, then left from there 6:30, arrived here after coming after coming home 6:30, then used to wear my shoes and go to police line for running. ओके, 6:30 पे आने के बाद, तो जब वहां पर कोई नहीं होता था, 7 बजे, मतलब गर्मियों में अंधेरा सा होने को होता था, तो करीब 7:45 बजे तक मैं दौड़ दाड़ के फिर मैं आता था। ओके। सो मैं तो पता है था मॉर्निंग इवनिंग दोनों टाइम भी किया है मैंने रनिंग, बट द थिंग इज कि मैंने ये नहीं देखा कि हाँ इसका क्या सही टाइम है और क्या गलत टाइम है ना। मेरे को हमेशा यही फंडा रहा है, आप नोट कर सकते हो इसको, देयर इज नो रॉन्ग टाइम फॉर डूइंग द राइट थिंग, देयर इज नो रॉन्ग टाइम फॉर डूइंग द राइट थिंग। तो मैंने आपको फिजिकलिटी बताया। दूसरा मैं ग्रेटिट्यूड की बात करूंगा। उनमें आपने मेरे जो पेजेस थे उनमें देखा होगा, शायद नजर पड़ गई हो, मैंने कई जगह पे वो हरे कृष्ण लिखा हुआ है,
हाँ सर,
मैंने
लिखा
थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू लिखे हुए हैं, है ना। मैं पेज ही भर रखे, 3 3 पेज भर रखे थैंक यू लिख के, थैंक यू गॉड फॉर दिस, थैंक यू गॉड फॉर दिस। अनदर थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर कि पिछले करीब 12 साल, 12 साल बताऊंगा, हाँ 12 15 साल रनिंग करने के बाद मैं अपना बिल्कुल शांत उसके स्टेडियम के बीच में खड़े होके सन की तरफ देख के, है ना, थैंकफुलनेस ग्रेटिट्यूड कन्वे किया है मैंने। और जिसमें सारे लोग जो साइड में रहते थे वो देखते थे कि ये कर क्या रहा है बावला। कई बार तो शाहरुख खान पोज में भी आ जाता था मैं, हाँ किरण, है ना। सो बट द थिंग इज दे पीपल थॉट कि हाँ मैं बेवकूफ हूँ, बट द थिंग इज दैट कि जो पीसफुल स्टेट ऑफ माइंड जो अभी मैं कभी अगर मैं लेट्स से उनकी बातें सुनता हूँ या इस तरह की वो बातें करते हैं या कई बार वो अब्यूजिव लैंग्वेज यूज करते हैं, द काइंड ऑफ पर्सपेक्टिव दे शेयर विद ईच अदर अबाउट दिस वर्ड, वो पर्सपेक्टिव मैं कभी नहीं रखना चाहता था। ओके, सो माय थिंग इज ग्रेटिट्यूड इज समथिंग दैट यू वांट टू प्रैक्टिस। तो यहाँ पर यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि आपकी लाइफ में जो भी थैंकफुलनेस वाली चीजें हैं उसमें 20 से 30 कुछ ऐसे चीजें होंगी जिनके लिए आप गॉड को कांस्टेंट थैंक यू बोलना शुरू करो, विद दैट डेप्थ, विद दैट हार्ट फेल्ट इमोशन, अनकंडीशनली। कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए भगवान से, ये मान के चलो, कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए। और आप इसको रनिंग के बाद रुक के करोगे तो और अच्छा रहेगा। अभी आप 20 मिनट्स की रनिंग का टारगेट बना लो, है ना।
है।
20 मिनट्स की रनिंग जहाँ भी आप कर रहे हो, और मिट्टी में हो जाए तो अच्छा है। अगर कहीं पे मिट्टी होगी तो अच्छा रहेगा, रनिंग ट्रैक टाइप भी होते हैं कई जगह। मतलब यू वांट टू रन इन सच अ वे कि आपका जो जॉइंट्स वगैरह हैं उन पे धम धम, मतलब ज्यादा वजन नहीं पड़ना चाहिए, है ना, क्योंकि नहीं तो हमारे जॉइंट्स में पेन होता है और हमारी बैक में भी प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है ना। पतले आदमी के लिए सही रहता है ना, मोटे इंसान के लिए थोड़ा सा वेट का इशू रहता है, क्योंकि हमारे जो जॉइंट्स वगैरह हैं, बाकी एज का भी फर्क है, हो सकता है ना हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है आगे जाके, मतलब धीरे धीरे यू कैन स्विच टू दैट ग्राउंड विच है सॉइल। अभी तो जैसा हो रहा है वहां पे कर सकते हो, अभी आई डोंट थिंक देयर वुड बी अ प्रॉब्लम। सो यहाँ पर ग्रेटिट्यूड, आई टोल्ड ग्रेटिट्यूड के लिए यू वांट टू जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड, यू जस्ट वांट टू सिट क्वाइट एंड फाइंड आउट कि कौन सी चीजें हैं जिनके लिए मैं थैंकफुल हूँ। जैसे इस जॉब के लिए यू कैन बी थैंकफुल, जैसे फॉर योर पेरेंट्स लव यू कैन बी थैंकफुल, okay, for the growth you have made till now and still continuing with that enthusiasm, मतलब कोई चीज ऐसी नहीं है कि जो हो गई है उसके लिए थैंकफुल हो, ऐसा भी हो सकता है फॉर दिस फेथफुल एटीट्यूड, ओके, फॉर दिस पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड एंड फॉर दिस इस, और जो चीज नहीं है उनके लिए भी थैंक यू। हाँ एक और चीज मैं बताना तो चाहूंगा, जो चीज नहीं है उनके लिए भी थैंक यू हो जाओ, क्योंकि वो चाहिए, है ना। जैसे आई आई हैड बीन ऑलवेज सेइंग that thank you for this glow on my face, thank you for this radiance on my face, thank you for keeping me young forever। ये सारी चीजें 10 12 साल पहले से बोल रहा हूँ मैं, है ना। तो थैंक यू फॉर कीपिंग मी यंग फॉर एवर, ये बात मतलब मन में ऐसे बीज बोए हैं। तो जब ये बीज मन में बोएंगे तो इनकम्प्लीटनेस आएगी या फुलफिलमेंट आएगी, बस ये बता।
Of course, fulfillment will come.
और अभी ये एब्सेंट है, ये तो अग्री कर ही रहे हो आप।
Yes, of it.
तो इसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी किसी और की तो है ही नहीं। किसी से भी बात करोगे दुख की बात में वो साला दुखी होके दिखाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है, खुश नहीं कर सकता हर कोई अपने आपको। खुश वो ही कर सकता है आपको जो खुद खुश है ना, और कोई खुश नहीं कर सकता। कितने लोग खुश हैं, है ना, सब तो दुनिया स्वार्थ के पीछे भाग ही रही है। ओके, सो here I told absent of gratitude, absence of fitness, absence of self
Sense
love।
of self
absence of
love.
self love भी मैंने कन्वे कर दिया है, लव योरसेल्फ अनकंडीशनली, सिंपल आंसर है। बदलो नहीं बदलो, बस अपने से प्यार जरूर करो, इसका कोई सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है। कोई नहीं आएगा कि हाँ मतलब मैं अगर नहीं कर रही हूँ कुछ तो भी अपने आप से अप्रिशिएट करो, लेकिन इट डज नॉट मीन कि मैं करूंगी नहीं, है ना। इट डज नॉट मीन कि जैसे अगर मैं सुबह नहीं उठ रही हूँ तो आई डोंट वांट टू से कि आप अपने को गिल्ट की नजरों से देखो, बट द थिंग इज कि नहीं उठ रही हो तो ठीक है, थैंक यू से शुरुआत करो, आज शाम को करना, ओके, शाम को करना, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल, ओके। बट द थिंग इज विद द फीलिंग ऑफ गिल्ट एंड विद द फीलिंग ऑफ पिटी, अगर आप पूरे दिन को बिताते हो तो दैट्स समथिंग लाइक नॉट लिविंग, ओके, दैट इज द थिंग है। और क्या बोला मैंने?
So absence of good fitness, self-love, new learning, personal renewal, and gratitude.
न्यू लर्निंग का मतलब यहाँ पर ये है, आप को मैंने पहले भी बोला है, जस्ट स्टेप आउट, कम आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन एंड डू द थिंग्स दैट यू हैव नॉट डन बिफोर, है ना। अब जैसे वोकेबलरी का आपने किया है, दैट इनिशिएटिव में भी अभी वंडरफुल लग रहा होगा, है ना। टॉक टू न्यू पीपल, ओके, एंड चैलेंज योर सेल्फ, डू न्यू थिंग्स, इंटरनेट पे एक्सप्लोर करके, हाँ ठीक है आज संडे था, कोई ओपन माइक ही करके आते हैं, आज क्या हो गया, what's the problem there? So do new things, new learnings come when you do new things, okay. So in that way you just and yes, the constructive things I'm talking about, new things का मतलब सर आज मैंने किंगफिशर की जगह कुछ और पिया, है ना, it's not new thing.
Hmm.
तो you just I'm not saying कि every day ही करना है, every day तो हमें अपनी प्रैक्टिस पे ही फोकस करना है, बट द थिंग इज यू डोंट वांट टू अवॉइड डूइंग न्यू थिंग्स। जैसे अभी चैलेंज है, अभी लेट्स से टेक अवे इज देयर, सो टेक अवे के बारे में डिस्कशन करना अब आपको आ गया है, तो इसके लिए सोहेल का इंतजार काहे को करना, देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल। अब मेरा ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम तो है ही नहीं कि आप लोगों से डिस्कशन मत करो, देन नाउ योर डिस्कशन इज इन योर कंट्रोल, अर्लियर इट वाज इन अदर्स कंट्रोल, पहले वो डिस्कस होता था जो वो बात करते थे, अब एटलीस्ट यू नो कि क्या डिस्कस हो सकता है, अभी एटलीस्ट यू नो लिटिल बेटर, एक्सक्यूज मी। Okay, so I think we understand this sense, absence of fitness, absence of self-love,
Of
absence of
self-love, learning, new
new
renewal,
learning, and
personal gratitude.
absence of gratitude. Okay, and I think you have control on all of this now.
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing we want. क्या बे, तू भी मिलेगा आज, तू भी मिल।
Bye, Satvik.
अपना हर दिन ऐसे जियो जैसे कि आखिरी हो, जियो तो हर पल ऐसे जियो जैसे कि आखिरी हो, है ना। नाउ सात्विक विल शो यू सम डांस, हाँ,
Okay.
sit there and this one. Ready Satvik, ready Vinny?
Yes.
बहु सब कर दी गाँव की
think you also dance with him, huh? You copy his steps, okay? Then it would be good.
Sir, no, no, no.
Arey,
I don't.
it happens. It happens. Not in some countries, but usually over here. Now all these students do this, okay? Here, so you try this, then maybe some lesson comes from it. Huh? Copy his steps, okay? But not this one, okay? हाँ go. चलो बाय कर दो. बाय.
Bye bye.
बंदर बना दिया मेरा. वो देना टाल दे देना. हाँ कोई भी. This is self love. This is unconditional self love. हाँ क्या? हाँ I'll tell. This is unconditional self love. This is unconditional happiness. And I think I think I don't lie anything in the class itself as well. So I started practicing this self love again around 5 months back. Okay. After loss in share market, I felt broken. Okay, not good. Then I felt कि क्या हुआ यार? ठीक है, everything is outstanding again, and it is superb. You are in the best mind again. You are thinking you are not, but you are. Then what happened when I purchased these Philips earbuds? I just wore them, and in classroom only I started dancing. In the winters, I am telling that in January month, I went to terrace. There I started dancing. Okay, and that's how I just felt like wow. That time I was not even going for, I should say, running. मैं running के लिए भी नहीं जा रहा था. मैंने mind बना लिया था मैं नहीं जाऊंगा अभी. इस बार मैं पूरा पूरा वजन वजन बढ़ा के देखता हूँ अच्छे से, है ना, बाद में जाएंगे. लेकिन पॉइंट इज कि मैं अपने को लव करना नहीं छोड़ूंगा. दैट इज समथिंग. सो अनकंडीशनल हैप्पीनेस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि मैं हमेशा मतलब रनिंग करने ही जाता हूँ, बट द थिंग इज कि लव करना इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. यू वांट टू फॉरगिव योरसेल्फ. दैट आल्सो इज अ बिग पार्ट ऑफ लविंग योरसेल्फ, है ना. फॉरगिव योरसेल्फ. बाकी तो बहुत सारी चीजें आती हैं. सेल्फ लव के ऊपर आप लाइव है वो देख ही सकते हो. दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. Okay, so this section is covered, right?
Yes, it's covered.
Now look, I'm taking watermelon.
The fruits in evening.
But this watermelon can be taken only, not fruits. Watermelon is okay to take in evening. Okay, watermelon I would suggest you also take. And why I'm taking this? Because this makes me wake up early. This keeps me light, and this is very much helpful in losing fat. Okay, this brings glow on your face. This actually makes you feel light. I already told this thing. So watermelon is seasonal and this is very much healthy thing. And when you eat this, I'm not saying that I'm taking only watermelon and I'll then take food. I'll not take food then. Okay, so this is my food now in the evening. Why? Because I just felt that with the help of this I would be able to wake up early, I would be able to run fast, most importantly run fast. Okay, because I was feeling for last 2 weeks that I'm getting tired unnecessarily and I'm not able to have that speed that I usually have when I run. So I when started eating this, so from the second day itself I felt lighter and I was able to do workout at my pace. Okay, and felt a kind of kick ass motivation when I was doing that. So switching to watermelon is not something I'm saying living there you want to do, but it is a good thing that you want to do for your whole life. Okay, this watermelon can be a good beginning, cost effective as well. I mean, 50 रुपीज में हो जाएगा आपका, रेफ्रिजरेटर वगैरह वहां पे होगा करके, बल्कि कम में ही हो जाएगा, है ना। 3 o'clock मतलब 75 का वाटरमेलन 2 days विल वर्क फॉर यू। ओके। सो वाटरमेलन के बाद इफ यू फील हंग्री देन वन चपाती, और नहीं इवन वन चपाती भी, पल्स, ओनली पल्स, है ना।
Pulse?
हाँ पल्स से दाल, दाल है ना, दाल है वो खा लो, और मन करे तो एक चपाती खा लो, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम। उसके बाद यू विल नॉट फील कि हाँ, उसके भी थोड़ी देर बाद, मतलब नॉट इमीडिएटली, वाटरमेलन के अराउंड हाफ एन आवर 45 मिनट्स के बाद यू कैन टेक दिस। देन यू टेल कि हाँ सुबह को कैसा लग रहा है। ओके
ठीक है।
ओके, सो यू वांट टू डू दिस। मैं ये क्यों बता रहा हूँ कि देन यू विल फाइंड कि हाँ इवनिंग में रनिंग करने लगे हो, उसके बाद यू स्टार्टेड टेकिंग वाटरमेलन, आफ्टर कमिंग देयर जूस भी छोड़ो, जूस के पैसे वाटरमेलन में डालो, अभी जूस की जरूरत ही नहीं है। Juice pina is never better than taking fruits. Do you know that?
Yes, sir, I know it, and I also avoid juices. I love fruits, so I because I eat every fruit. So most of the times preferring fruits only in Monday. Like I avoid bananas because I thought they are fatty and I'm unable to digest them.
Hmm.
So the reason behind choosing fruits, mainly I I love muskmelon. So most of the time I purchase the muskmelon only. Watermelon I avoid because of the I don't know why, because they give whole watermelon. So
So you just take of 3 kg and take it for 2 days.
yes,
You will
I
understand.
think it's fair.
2 days के लिए it will be sufficient, है ना। So क्योंकि आप रेगुलर खाने का नहीं सोच रहे हो ना, इसलिए that is looking big. But if you make it part of your, let's say, discipline, that will be fine. तो watermelon खाने के बाद you will not find that kind of hunger that you have for eating chapati and other things that are cooked, है ना। एंड ऐसा मत सोचो पैसा दिया है तो खाना ही है।
Yes, sir, I love watermelon. I usually eat it at my home also and in my PG.
गुड। सो मेरे ख्याल से हमने नॉट एबल टू वेक अप अर्ली एंड फीलिंग गिल्टी भी का भी सॉल्यूशन समझ गए हैं।
Yes,
क्या
sir.
समझे बताइए।
So what I understood is that love yourself. Self love is very much important because if because
अनकंडीशनली।
loving unconditionally is very much important because friendship it creates a bond, a friendship with yourself. And if you friendship yourself, then you always think uh, as you like हम अपने दोस्तों के लिए भी अच्छा सोचते हैं, so that result with that could be a good result for you also. You can think good for yourself. How can you do better things for your own, and how can you make better, how can you make your life routine better, or I can say um, multiple ideas came into mind while practicing this thing. So there are many things that we can discuss further about this, but as of now the basic idea is already cleared, that and loving unconditional is very much important in life. If you don't appreciate yourself, can't then you can't enjoy life.
Honor yourself, forgive yourself, love
Forgive,
yourself
yes,
unconditionally.
forgive is very much
And
important.
yes,
Honor is.
it does not mean that you would take yourself on the wrong track.
Mm.
Then loving yourself unconditionally and lovingly take yourself on the right path. Leadership is doing what is right even when nobody is watching.
Nobody is
What is
doing.
right? Running, taking care of your fitness is right. And there is no wrong time for doing the right thing. ये मैंने आपको बता ही दिया. So इवनिंग में रनिंग के लिए जाना इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर यू. अभी तो लेट्स से अगस्त सितंबर सितंबर तक सीजन ऐसा ही रहेगा, मतलब दिन ही रहेगा शाम के समय.
और अक्टूबर तक भी.
हाँ, मतलब I'm just telling कि सितंबर तक आप इवनिंग में जा सकते हो. Would not
Yes,
be a
yes.
problem, would not be a problem at all. So make it a ritual. आप इवनिंग में जाओ and then you just make कि हाँ मैं 5 days जाऊंगी बस. 5 days के बाद 6 day एक रिन्यूअल डे होगा. बाकी आप घर पर भी आती रहते हो तो 2 days तो वैसे भी कंज्यूम हो जाएंगे आपने. तो 5 days का डिसिप्लिन होना चाहिए. दैट इज द थिंग. सो आई डिड नॉट मीन टू फिनिश दिस हेयर ओनली दैट यू वांट टू ओनली what was that. Yes, forgive yourself and love yourself unconditionally. हाँ दौड़ मत, दौड़ मैं तो तुझे प्यार करती हूँ, बता क्या खाएगी, है ना. It's not kind of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to love yourself unconditionally means you don't want to fall yourself in the guilt and pity. You want to love yourself, forgive yourself for missing out the things that you didn't love, but still actually not forgiving yourself because you are not compromising with what is right. You are doing this, okay, before you sleep.
Not forgiving myself.
You are actually forgiving yourself. Okay, hold for a second. Yes, Sunana. Yes, yes, tell me. So this is also clear. So complaining attitude, sense of unfulfillment and incompleteness done. Okay, not able to wake up early, feeling guilty is done. Now the next thing comes here, Winnie. To feeling lonely and nobody around. That is actually very much important. Okay. And now I told na, that I'll try to help you understand this with the concept of adulthood.